Welcome to another video from Mesu Investco, your gateway to smart, sustainable and life-changing investment opportunities in Uganda. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our amazing videos on real estate, farming and wealth building in East Africa. Well, today we take you to an exciting journey to one of our latest real estate project located here in Garuga. Yes, Garuga, just off Entebbe Road. This is the Twilight Gated Community, a modern, secure and beautifully planned estate designed with your future in mind. But first, let me tell you about MCS Investco. So MCS Investco is a real estate company, a subsidiary of MCS, which is a multi-purpose cooperative society that exists to help its members to build generational wealth. Yes, that is what MCS is all about. We do have very many projects in real estate, sustainable farming projects, and community-driven financial empowerment to help our members create and maintain generational wealth. Our goal is very simple. We just help the ordinary person to be able to own land, build homes, grow food and pass on valuable assets to the next generation. Whether you are in Uganda or part of our growing diaspora community, MCS is your trusted vehicle to wealth creation. Yes, Garuga. Now we are in Garuga. As you can see how beautiful this place is and how developed this place is. Garuga is one of the most beautifully, quickly accessible areas in Uganda. A very perfect place to invest and very good place to own land and own a property in. As you can see how beautiful the neighborhood is. So the gated community here in Garuga is going to feature uniform and elegant exterior home designs for aesthetics, room for full interior customization. Yes, the investors here will be allowed to customize their interiors the way they want. It's going to have shared security, and it's going to be having roads, green spaces, utility access, and other planned amenities. Each plot here goes for only 76.2 million Uganda shillings, offering you an opportunity to own prime land in an upscale area without breaking the bank. I mean, this is almost like half price of this area, of amount of money they buy land in this area. Or whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, this is a perfect opportunity for you to build your future in one of Uganda's most promising neighborhoods. Well, a gated community is not just an enclosed wall of homes, but it is a community with standards, value appreciation, and in a gated community like Twilight, residents would benefit shared infrastructure, uniform planning, a serene environment, and also many other benefits that they can enjoy here. Most importantly, these communities attract higher value on property, better renters, and safer neighborhoods. So if you want to use this kind of investment for renting, if you want to use it as a resale project, this is the perfect place for you because it has higher value because of the neighborhood. These among other projects that MCS has, like the Twilight Estate in Zero Way, which allows you to own a house from as low as 92 million Uganda shillings. And this is for a 3-bedroom house, and for a 4-bedroom house at 108 million Uganda shillings. The Twilight Condominium project that is in Chanja Kongo, and yes, we have a project coming up, an open estate in Chira that we are going to help our members develop. Please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of these activities. Trust me, we need you to come and be part of this. Here, the investors had just come and they were trying to enjoy the area before we got to listen from our chairman and our MD as they tell us more about this project and the people that are involved in this project. Please stay tuned.
I know we can't have all day. So the weather is responding positively. The neighborhood is beautiful. The breeze is nice. Everything is so super about this system. We can see the neighborhood. It's only us who are delayed to start. Yes.
projects. This is going to be our first project for a gated community. We have a number of projects under real estate, but this particular one is a gated community because for the past 7 years we have been developing open estates, but this particular one is a gated community. And as we are doing a site visit, the reason why we hold site visits is to make sure that members understand and know where they are going to invest their money. And we hope after this visit, those who have deposited, I know there are some people who deposited very little money actually. You cannot be buying a plot of 76 million and you deposit 1 million. This is prime area. The vendor surely wants some money in just 1 month and you cannot deposit 1 million. So whoever has deposited 1 million, 2 million, 5, surely you are just doing us a service. You are dragging us, we need the money. And that's why we are here today. Because if the vendor wanted to sell this particular piece of land, there's always a reason why they sell. So, I was saying, surely when someone puts a property like that on the market, there is a reason why. And if there are 16 plots, and everyone puts 1 million, that's 16 million. A property of 900 million, you cannot start now holding it for 16 million. Hope you understand me. Like people have deposited 1 million, 2 million, surely it is not worth it. So the reason why we are here today is to make sure that you see where we're investing the money, and maybe you can pull up or you can release so that people who are appreciated and they know this is a serious property and the vendor must be in need of money, then we release and someone serious will take up the project. So we are not just buying, but we avoid about. So we took it off market and we are here just to show you that we need the money, pay 100%. I'd requested to maybe our directors can come, Mr. Mark, Madam Gloria, you can come and members look at you. We also talk to them.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gloria Tumukabe. I'm a board member, Mushana, shareholder, and a treasurer. Apart from that, I work with the Public Service Commission.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for coming. My name is Paul Mark. I'm a board member of MCS, and I head the administration and finance committee.
Thank you, directors. For the meantime, I take this opportunity to invite Madam Charity to talk more about this project. Madam Charity, you're welcome.
Garuga Gated Community, and even those who are not yet members, I think we are here to inspire you all also to be inspired, and maybe you should join us and we continue doing better things for ourselves as members of Moshana. Maybe what I can talk about is our product here, the gated community. It's majorly to provide with us nice, well-organized homes whereby you live together with shared facilities. And as you've seen, our area is equivalent to 2 acres, meaning we must have homes that are giving us comfort to feel like really you're in your home. You have a compound, you have a driveway, you can even host a party. So each house is going to be sitting on a 50 by 100 equivalent of size of land, but we shall have shared facilities like general gate, security, garbage collections, and many other things that we are going to discuss as members who are committed. Some of these things we don't put them to the main group because they don't concern them. That's why we are like, whoever is part of this group, of this product, we shall be discussing. As we speak, our technical person, Jonah, you can stand up. He has developed the concept that we are going to share with you. And our homes are going to be designed in a manner that they are uniform for beauty and also to have a good profile of the product. However, as members of Moshana, you know our slogan is growing together, isn't it? Definitely. So we don't want to dictate, but there are certain things that we must comply with to the standards that are also required for approval purposes. So in this case, our houses will be referred as units as we get the titles in our names, because we follow the condominium law that governs us, because we are in a gated community. We have certain facilities that we share. So we shall be flexible that members, we can again redevelop, or you can add in your ideas in your house what you want inside, not outside the structure look. So the outside look will be uniform. If like you're here and you're looking those houses, they should look nice, the same design. But inside, members, you are free. We shall be engaging our technical person so that you add in whatever things you want to do. But we plan to implement immediately. We finish clearing the land. You are all aware we are given 3 months because the person, the vendor, I think had the challenge. Otherwise, no one would just sell off an asset like this at such a good offer we managed to get. And you are all aware, all the offers we had gotten were way higher than our budget. So we had to zero on this, much as it is giving us short time to clear. So that the product will come out, we shall be engaging you, we share, and then we plan to implement this project immediately, and we complete as soon as we can. So we shall have a 2-year payment plan, so that within that period we are completing our project. New members, we should be clearing the houses, and we are going to do it up to plaster level, so that members, you can now customize your interior. We don't want to dictate. If you want to paint green, you are at liberty. If you want to do little things according to how you want to utilize your spaces, we shall incorporate that. So what we need to know as members of the gated community is, it is one, we have certain rules that we are going to go by as we take our project for approval, which governs us, and as it is required by the compliance and lands ministry. So I think with that, I would maybe request members to ask if there are any questions, and that's it.
Please raise them now.
You've here told us that you're going to put up structures, and there'll be uniform structures. Can you tell us which type of houses these ones are going to be? Are they going to be flats? Are they going to be kindly clarify on that, such that
are the members going to contribute to that decision? Are the members who are going to pay going to be consulted for them to also feed into the design that is going to be communally agreed, or is it you who is dictating on a certain design of structure that you have already predetermined? I just wanted to know, whatever it comes out to be, shall we have a say in that design at the end of the day?
Right now, that's why we said we have involved it with certain parameters. But as members in this transfer, in this product,
we are going to have more meetings for all the members to bring in their ideas, so that everything is factored in. However, the general issue I was trying to emphasize is, we don't expect to change much of the outer look of the structure that we'll have come up with. But other changes internally, they will be allowed. Even outside, if it's the look, we can agree. But to come up with the final, it will be after we have completely cleared the land. Then the next phase is that, so that once we conclude, we shall have minutes which will be filed and signed by all members, and then from that point we shall be proceeding for approval and getting our titles. Because once for any condominium, you must take everything as planned and signed off, so that when you start implementing, you're not having issues with the Wakiso when they are coming for inspection and all that stuff. Yeah. So as we said, we plan to have a 2-year payment plan. The MD will explain on that. That's a model that we are using at MCS. Even those that are doing self-build projects, people are paying, so that we don't hold the progress of the project. Whether you're paying or not, we need to start and be committed to pay for the next 2 years. so that we complete the project within the time frame. Because that's when it is more viable, it is cheaper, and again, we must portray that we have the capacity to deliver to our members.
What are we looking at? Figures per member, per person, out of these 14 people. What kind of budget should we be looking at?
For building, for the plot.
For
building, it's too early because we are going to first come up with POQs.
Okay.
And from that figure, that's when we shall.
How about for the plot?
The plot is 76.2 million. Okay. All the members are aware, and those who are not yet part of us, our current plot is 76.2 million, and land is really appreciated on a daily. That's why most of you who have been with us for the last 2 years, we started talking about the gated community in 2023, and me, I just joined Mushana in 2022. But at that point in time, that product was not there. So when we kept engaging, and we said, for us, we want Entebbe. That's when the MD said, there are people who have been asking if we have land in Entebbe. From that point, we started developing this idea, and having realized that the kind of location we wanted in Entebbe was, should we say that, the high end, guys. So you can know what it takes to live in a high end location. It was expensive. We've been looking for land. And as we shared on the group, you saw the comparison out of the 3 pieces of land we had done due diligence on and concluded, but the final offer was not really favoring us as members of Mushana. That's how we decided on this, which turned out to be a little bit fair to fit in our budget. So those are some of the products we are going to continue doing among the very many we have under MCS. So BOQs will be developed. We are saying this is a process. This is our first site visit, but for development of the entire product, we shall continue sharing once the BOQs are done, and then we come up with a model so that members get to know roughly what they're expected of to pay every month for the next 2 years as we implement. So it has to be really affordable for us. Mushana approach, we are members, we make sure everything is within our means and our affordability.
But for the plot, we need money as soon as today.
Yes, I think that's...
So please bring the money, we clear the land.
Yeah, members, as you've seen, MD keeps sharing different sides on the group. And we throw in something. As we speak, they expect money if possible, or at least 30, or 20. For those who joined us like last week. So wouldn't want to be pushing ourselves into that pressure, but it's just the nature of the asset we got and the location and the purpose. People sell their assets when they also have burning issues. So we are just requesting, let's throw in some money.
Said it all. Has everyone seen the plans we are trying to develop? Jonah, did you share? You shared on the group? I will still insist on part of payment. Like Shaita said, we're expected to pay the second installment on Monday. But when I look at what members who are interested in this project have paid, surely it's very little money. I was saying you cannot start depositing 2 million, 1 million on a property worth $1 billion. It cannot take it off market. Members who are booked, you can identify land, and at the end you find there are some issues, you just abandon it, you search for another piece of land until you get something which is clear that can at least do what you want. We usually don't want to buy land with issues, so that, yes, because when you buy that land, you are going to inject in money, you will never take possession, you will never utilize the land, your money is seated somewhere. And yeah, so for the last I don't know how many months we've been searching for land, and
we can all still exit the same way we came.
Are we still visiting that one?
That one is me. Chance to acquire more land. I cannot say no, because land is always there, isn't it? Yes. But getting land within what we wanted, within our costs, within our budget is a little bit very difficult. To utilize economies of scale, we also go through so much. Yeah, so land may be there, but not at this pricing. So we have taken time to get this land. It has not been easy. So let's first finish this phase. When we finish this phase, then we can see what happens. But this is now our gold ticket, and we must hold it with our 10 hands. No playing with it. You know, some of you say, I will come for second phase. I'll come for second phase. You never know. This second phase might be very difficult. So let's first exhaust this one, then we shall go to another one. Any question, as much as you want, on the group, because your question may benefit any other members. Are we together?
Cash at hand. Or maybe, is there any chance of reducing for them? Like maybe since we paid all of it, is there any chance?
Of a discount?
Exactly. It's a question.
Yeah, it's a good question. Is there a discount on the 76 million?
Yeah, in case I paid cash.
There is already a discount because we are already purchasing this land at 50% below market what? Value. So we are already giving a discount. Yeah. And then secondly, we have also given people over a year to really pay. Most of the real estate dealers that you know cannot even give you 2 months or 3 months. And besides that, they will want 70% first down payment. So in MCS now, we have models that can help all of us to prosper. Number one, we are getting the land at 50% below market value. Number two, you have had over a year to pay for that land. Number three, the building is going to take at least 24 months, depending on how you pay. So at that point, if you pay fast and you pay all the money that is required, your structure will also go faster. So we are really putting in place measures that should help members to acquire these properties without bleeding, as some people say, bleeding financially. So we have already put in those considerations, and unfortunately we cannot reduce on the 76 million shillings right now. And if I'm to break it down to you as well, this land has actually been too expensive that we are only doing it for members and as a flagship project. Yeah, we are only doing it for members and as a flagship project. Okay, so you bear with us. Maybe in the next one at some point in time, maybe. But let's first concentrate all our energies on this one. Yes. MCS oye? Oye. Garuga oye? Oye. Ra. Ah. Ah. So I wish you all the best. Let's take this property off the market.